Hey everyone. I got it to work. It didn't work yesterday for some reason, but now it's my time. It's my time to shine. Have I ever talked about how the PlayStation 1 opening fanfare is the best console startup noise? Cuz it's just like hard synth and it's like the future. Oh, shit. Wait. Sorry, it was super loud. Had to turn it down a little bit. How is audio now? Does it sound better now? Entry. So, last night, let's talk about the choices we've made. Oh, this is a nice little pre-rendered backdrop. So last night, I had what was maybe the single worst episode of acid reflux I've ever had in my life. And I slept like trash. Oh my god, it's Sir Lavitz. Please let me draw your portrait again. Oh, don't move. It'll be done soon. Don't move. And, so yeah. I got some Tums. That's my story. I got Tums because I was slowly dying. Yeah! Isn't it a little too handsome? I don't think so. Thank you. I'll treasure this. Okay. Thank you, video game. Yeah, it was a regular old Tums festival. But the end result is that I fucking missed work again. Had to call in sick. Which I'm not thrilled about. I mean, I probably would have forced myself to go if I enjoyed my job more. if we want to get real dark for a second. Okay. But more importantly, there is a Nendoroid of Hosho Marin that is currently being sold by the Nendoroid people. Dog scratching at my door. He will not get in. Or I could let him in. I'll let him in.
Hey, puppy.
Okay, he just came in to say hi. And then immediately turned around and walked out. Thank you. And you know, I've already accepted that I'm going to die alone. Ah, drinks, more drinks, give me more drinks. So, clearly the best use of my money is to try and pick up extra hours at work for the purposes of buying an Nendoroid of a grown woman buying. Not buying and buying, the two words. Of a grown woman who pretends to be a horny anime pirate. Because that's where I'm at. This is not the information I will share with any dates. They'll just have to see it for themselves. I have no more meaning in my life. Yeah. Yeah, horny anime. Gonna try to buy an Nendoroid of a horny anime pirate. Because she's worth it. Gotta do it for Sencho. So that's how I'm forcing myself to be responsible and actually, items are important. Buy something. So that's how I'm going to motivate myself to actually go to work, or sign up for extra hours at work. Oh, I see. I have a set item limit. So yeah, that's gonna be my carrot and stick, which is genuinely maybe like there's something perverse about that, because I see like the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles and I say I clearly should get those. As someone who never expected those games to ever get localized. In the same way I never expect... Yeah, working while suffering from food poisoning, not worth it. Lavis. It was dedicated to the father of Lavitz, who was called the Lance of Slambert. I'll visit my home after I gotta draw a line as a knight. Whatever you say, man. And to be clear, like, probably would... The quality of my work would directly suffer from, especially given that it is a job where I talk into a microphone, directly suffer from having being sleep deprived and having a throat burned by stomach acid. So I don't regret calling in. It's more that now I feel like, oh, I gotta pick up more hours. The daughter of this house has been waiting for her boyfriend for 10 years. Do you know anything about the vice commander of the 5th Knighthood? He is my boyfriend. Thank you. Okay, so at some point, gonna come through there. And if the end result of you, the listener, hearing this anecdote is you should try to find a different job, the answer to that is yes. And also, you should you should not eat food late, which is also true. The healing light is somewhat mysterious. I want to be well soon. See ya. Okay, so there's the temple healing place. This is like a pretty big town for JRPG first town standards. You must be equipped with weapons and protectors, I see. Hee, I'm going to eat this tonight. Uh-huh. With their magical power, Winglies ruled the world. Yes, I see. I think the thing that would actually keep me from, like, playing through a large portion of this game is just how borderline, like, this is like Final Fantasy VII bad. Like that level of like, maybe there is a robotic mechanical quality to this translation that just feels like they had a just the raw script in katakana and a month to translate it all. It's good as a charger. What is this place? It is a pompous place. What? Everyone was worried about you, Lavish. Like, I don't think the battle system in this game is great. Oh boy, Sir Lavitz, when did you come back? I think that would definitely also drive me a little crazy. Welcome back safely. Alright, I'm not I am the head of the first knight, Lavit Slambert. I am back from the field. I was feeling uneasy because... Oh, please, make yourself comfortable, everyone. Yeah. His Majesty, he couldn't see it to his defaced estate. Lavit is a friend of my childhood as well as a master of martial arts. Anyway, where have you been? I was captured by Sandora. Thanks to the act of this young man, I managed to break out. Let me introduce these people to you, Dart and Shenna. They are from Sales. I thank you for saving. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. In gratitude for this, tell me if you need anything. I have a favor to ask. Is it possible to take care of Shenna in this castle? What? So they could go after Shenna anytime. And when I think of it, ... Is that the reason you brought me here? I could walk next to Dart. I have been working towards that. There's nothing we can do about the time we were apart, but I want to be with you forever. Unfortunately, you cannot leave her here. Imperial Sandora obtained the force, called the Dragon, and went on the offensive. We are holding the battle line in Hoix. It's just... with... This is... I feel like this is egregious even by... I feel like this... I want to read that Legends of Localization book about bad translations. One question to Minister Noish. Ask me anything, son. My head is filled with all the legends. Working Designs existed at this time. Working Designs... The choices Working Designs made are different than a bad translation. I was on a journey to pursue the Black Monster. Like, Working Designs is what happened... Working Designs is aggressive, you were a victim of the devil. Yeah, Working Designs is not... Their problem is not, like, grammar and syntax and, like, basic conveyance of information. Their problem is they're like, let's put these Bill Clinton jokes in this Lunar game. It's called the devil. The only thing I know is, the Black Monster is called the devil that disobeyed the Great Existence. And it is also known for devouring the god. Devouring the god? Yes. And surprisingly, it shows up in history beginning 11,000 years ago. 11,000 years ago is the time the Dragon campaign ended. You're exactly right, Your Majesty. I will tell you the story of the Dragon campaign. Okay, so there's a campaign in Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Armageddon's Blade, where he plays Mutair, and she is a dungeon overlord who gets bonuses with dragons.
Winglies ruled over all living creatures and used them as slaves. The enslaved suffered a terrible domination and injustice. Their anger turned to a flame of fury.
I like the fake Bayo tapestry.
A gust of wind blew throughout the lands, spreading the flame to a blazing fire. The wind was Emperor Diaz. 7 incarnations of dragons served the Emperor. Their bravery inspired people to take up arms. Thus began the Dragon campaign. It was a harsh war. Both people and Winglies suffered countless injuries and fatalities. After a long period of suffering, it was the humans who acquired the future. The age of humans had begun.
It's... This game, yeah. It is trying. What are the wings dude called again? Dragons. Winglies. Yes. Winglies. It's time for the war meeting, I see. Wingling potatoes. Harsh for those who no longer have a home to return to. The castle is very quiet now. It's the best place to think about your future. But this is our first time in a castle! Yes, there's a place with a great view next to your room. Go enjoy yourselves. I see. Please excuse me. I could go for some fingerling potatoes right now. She is so hasty. Please excuse me too. But, yeah, trying to not eat food that will upset my stomach. So, maybe I'll eat, like, oatmeal for dinner. Might we even be able to see Sele's? Besides, we cannot see it anyway, because we are so far. I hope everybody is safe. I'm sure they are okay. Yes, they are. According to the brief by my aide, most of the people in the village are safe. Really? I am relieved to hear that. Still good. I can meet everyone again. But we have bad news. Sandora is now readying it to attack us. They are planning on using the dragon for the offensive on Hoeks. A dragon? If they release that monster in the battle, it will be total genocide. I have lived only for myself. I believed it was just something I had to complete, and I had to leave Shanna and the people of the village behind. But when I came back, look at this. I almost lost my hometown again. Lavitz, I'm going to Hoeks with you. I do not want to see any more senseless bloodshed. What about the Black Monster? We have to end the war first. Once Stark makes up his mind, he never changes it. Of course I am going to. I cannot stand the war either. I can fight too. You guys. Everything is determined, and now we have to prepare. Please, meet my mother. She will be happy, because she hasn't had a guest for a while. I mean, like... Whee! Ah yes, the royal water slide. Let's meet Lavitz's mom. Mom Vitz. Mom, I am home. It's Lavitz. But don't worry, we defeated that. Your late father would be proud to hear that. Lavitz, what about Helena? Don't mention that to her. Sorry, I don't want her to be worried. I don't know what he was talking about. Mrs. Slambert. Yeah. You brought a bride with you. My big baby. Mom, she is not. Shanna, my son is a little awkward and stubborn, but he is very sweet-natured. Good luck, Shanna. Do you mean it for real? The dart? Don't be so silly. Shanna is Dart's sweetheart. What? Oh, please excuse me. But if you don't make it clear, it hurts her. I will say so from now on. Does it mean I am your girlfriend? I said it because otherwise Lavitz will be in trouble. Please, Lavitz, please sign somebody like her so I can hold my grandchild in my arms. You are not a child anymore. So Lavitz is a noble knight of the kingdom who is also a mama's boy. You can at least have lunch. I will give you a hand. Oh, there's no need. But then again, maybe. My pleasure. That's what they say at Chick-fil-A. What can we do till lunch? The lunch is not ready yet. What are we to do? We shall practice with our swords. Hey! What's wrong? Are you going to swing your sword around my house? You have such a big house. It's not right. Just kidding. Tut. It's all in your head. Shall we help them? Can you cook? Of course. What kind of dishes do you make? I can grill a thick piece of meat. It is the best. That's it? Shanna was always a bad cook. Why don't we take a nap? What's wrong? Dart, act like a man. Lack of sleep is bad for our skin. Every young lady knows that. A dining room. This is my room. No, I was measuring my height. Lavitz was a kid once? It was my parents' room. It is my weak point. What are you doing? Come here. I'll show you my treasure. Treasure? This came from Sony Japan Studio. Dialogue was better mistranslated. I mean, I can accept that argument. I disagree with it. Protect this country. I would tear the flesh from my body. It is the same passion you have towards Shanna. I just can't hold back. You were not a foolish daredevil when you ventured into Helena. Serdio is covered in war clouds now. Look at Disco Elysium. You could improve the plot 10 times by running it through 3 different translate programs. The princess needs us. She's like a baby sister to me, who I also want to bone. Dolphin Prime. If you want another a modern example of like charmingly janky localization, I highly recommend looking up Troubleshooter: Abandoned Children. It is the Korean XCOM Final Fantasy Tactics crazy bananas crazy game that I've talked about a couple times. If you want a translation that like its heart is in the right place, but also clearly was not done by a native English speaker, give it a look. Also, it's like a really fucking cool game. Are you blind or what? What do you mean? You're the one who bumped into me. That baby's crying. Oh, poor baby. She's scared, isn't she? Well, we've got to go, baby. There's no time to waste. What was that? I don't know. I do wonder how it is for, like, the other side of the thing, because you hear stories about how, like, a decent portion of Hades translation... Oh, geez. Cool. Was, for certain languages, was just... like crowdsourced and maybe wasn't the best. So, you know, 8.4 actually does English to Japanese translation stuff too. Like, I believe they translated Undertale in Japanese. And that's one of those things where, like, I'd be very interested to hear, like, the other side of that, of, like, how do you convey these jokes into Japanese? Not hazardous gas. Alright, let's find out. Is this a JRPG where status effects persist between battles? Yes. I am always impressed by, like, examples of very good localization. Like, stuff that goes... One of those reasons people love those Trails games is just how much the localization of those games goes above and beyond. The war changed it. Yeah. but like, yeah, would be interesting to hear from the perspective of someone who's just like, yeah, no, the translation of this American game into Japanese was terrible. I feel like you do hear a little bit of that for, like, once you get out of eFigs, or even in eFigs, English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, once you get out of those, it's like, apparently the Polish translation was just, like, terrible. I see. My pot is in the 7th fort. If we believe in God, he will save us from agony. Kid, I got some bad news for you. Indescribable value in Vilude. It's a trade-off. The worse the story gets, the more it benefits from being mistranslated. That is true. Like, Fire Emblem Fates Conquest would be a much better story if it was also garbled nonsense. That just came to mind because that is my go-to, like, maybe the worst story I've dealt with in a very long time. A delay in the detection. Cards cannot let their okay. I mean, Japan does kind of have, you know, it has its Shinto priesthood, but yeah, it does, you know, Eastern religions and Western religions maybe have different organizational and philosophical Oh, I know there are Japanese gamers who are super into Western games. Just look at Sanshiro Botan from HoloLive, who is real fucking good at Siege. She's a monster at Siege. And also was the one that Microsoft tapped to sell to do a sponsored stream about Game Pass in Japan. Now I just want to talk about how cool Botan seems. I would hang out with Botan. Okay, I did sure walk around a bunch. Okay, nope. I keep walking past the door. Is it this one? Oh yeah, here we go. Kaiser. Yeah, it was my mistake. I'll end the war in unified Serdio. I will. We cannot stop until we make our dreams come true. Yeah, I'm to understand that Game Pass is doing pretty well in Asia. You are the famous guy who rescued Lavitz. Yeah. But hey, don't forget Game Pass PC. Like, yeah, no one in Japan gives a shit about Xbox consoles, but Game Pass is a pretty good deal. I don't like Dart said so much either. I'm sorry, I was just I was doing the thing that I always get annoyed when streamers do, which is when they just button through dialogue without reading it. But I believe I have to look around. Yeah, this game, the good thing about all the green arrows is it tells me where I need to go. We have guests. My name is Dart. I am joining the defense. When are you having your baby? What? Yes, we are. It's too early. Oh, you're visiting a famous midwife, so I thought you wanted to get some advice about having a baby. One of my older sisters is a nurse midwife. So too early to baby. It was 20 years ago. His Majesty Albert, who was only 6 then, be the king. His Majesty Carlo. I wonder what made them change. Reki says on Discord he will bat for this game. Nah, I can see the charm. Need me meeting a midwife? Ow. Thank you. We are lucky, Dart. Like, I can see why people like this game. There's a charm to it, even if the translation is quite poor. To put it lightly. I also like Final Fantasy 5 and 6 more than yeah, I guess one of the legendary Gigantos, and I heard he is a strong warrior. Alright. With this, I will come back alive. Do I go into church now? Like if I, you know, as a Nintendo child, I feel like I need to preface everything I say about games from this era with yeah. If you had to see exact word for word dialogue in games like XCOM 2, some mistranslations might be welcome. Yeah. Guard the back date. That's the best way to play Final Fantasy IX. The translation for Grandia 2 is actually very good. Yes, Pirate Ferris. Yes, the fan translation for Final Fantasy V is, like, definitely of an era. Yeah, there were emulators and ROMs in the 90s. Like, if you want some fun, like, early 90s, like, mid-90s fan translation, track down, like, that original fan translation of Final Fantasy V, and it's just, you know, his name's Butts. And that's where the meme of Butts, I'll type it in chat. Butts, shit. Yep. Oh, there are things in the forest. Nocturnal owls are hooting. It's proof that nobody is in the forest. I'm gonna go grab something. It's not that. Bring me back something. Uh-huh. Yeah. My son. No, my father is Butts shit. My father is Mr. Shit. Yeah.
Spinning cane. Yes.
Ah, I press square.
Yes. Go. Volcano. Spinning cane.
I remember, yep.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
I vaguely remember some of that, but you know, I believe, you know, it's not like Aerith where they have since retroactively gone back and said no, her name's Aerith. Edward versus Gilbert. Is this about... What a weak setup. I will guard the top. Trust me to handle here. What guts you have, coming alone like that. I am here. I got those guys at the bottom. Big talkers are usually weak. Where's my Sony Japan Studio remake of this game, huh?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Go.
R.I.P. Japan Studio.
Spinning cane.
Oh, shit. Oh, he's got knives. What will I do?
Yes. Go. Volcano. Spinning cane.
Oh, shit. He's got a scorpion thing.
Yes.
Guess I'll just have to time my button presses.
Volcano.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a big fan of Sir John Falstaff. I named one of my D&D characters after him.
Yes. Go.
Oh man, you're right, that is perfect casting. Enough playtime, I am taking my gloves off. Oh shit. Can you nail the real me? That's what I tell her anyway. Just every early 2000s anime voice actor. Oh.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Yeah, well, we gotta put Cam Clark in there somewhere too. I think legally.
Yes. Go. Volcano. Spinning cane.
And,
Yes.
Wendy Lee.
Volcano.
Wendy Lee would clearly be another, like... She would either be, like, a seductress character or, like, a young female character. Or maybe a villainess. Wendy Lee got range. What is that giant? It's Giganto. Ah, yes. Giganto, my favorite. He is real. He is still not a dragon. Go! Oh, now we have to fight Giganto. That's just an Abobo.
Yes. Go.
Oh, shit! Oh. You gotta finish it off or you'll be smashed by him. Okay, so you have to finish your combo, otherwise he will counter. I see.
Spinning cane.
I mean, we could always, you know, now that I know that,
Yes. Go.
now that the PlayStation Store is still hanging around for at least a little longer, could definitely check out Wild Arms 1 and 2. Wild Arms 5 was a PS2 game. Late era PS2 game.
Go.
I think like 05, 06-ish?
Spinning cane.
I keep saying Kongol needs no weapon. He beats you with his hands. Oh, okay.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. I mean, who can't forget, like, long-running JRPG series that get... Oh. See, that's a pretty good animation. That's pretty good. They will never revive Breath of Fire.
Spinning cane. Yes.
But I still do want to play Dragon Quarter.
Volcano.
Oh, right. There was that... Yes, that mobile game. Wait, did they really call it Breath of Fire, like, 5? That's bananas. They called the mobile game Breath... Oh, wow.
Yes. Go.
That was during the dark period of Capcom 2. That's good. She should be done with that. Like, look at these production values for these in-engine cutscenes. But also, like, yeah, Kiara's a pervert bird brain, but, wake up! Dragoon of Red-Eyed Dragon! Oh shit. He's doing his Henshin power-up. Now, like, Kiara is... Having found her other channel and hearing her talk about her life story, like, Kiara's done some... She has been through some shit. Now you... Look at that! She does the power, the flip. And is this game just Power Rangers? Yes. But I will go to bat for Kiara. Those three are not humans. Dart, you, what happened to you? I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. The night of the dragon, the Dragoon was born. Ugh. I am surprised you didn't die.
Giganto don't die. Giganto will pay you back.
Dart! You are safe. I don't know why we needed the anime power-up. We were doing pretty good against Giganto. I should be thanked, so why do I have to be yelled at? Same. I'm glad you woke up. You are. Rose. Do you know Dart? Oh, she's jealous. Is there a good Power Rangers or Super Sentai JRPG? She saved my life. Thanks to Rose, I was able to make it to Saley's. There's Chroma Squad. Although I heard that game isn't amazing. I followed you because I was fascinated by this artifact that you own. The Dragoon spirit of the red-eyed dragon. Ah, this light is? You deserve to rule dragons. You have to accept your fate as a Dragoon, just like me. I didn't know it was just if he could be a Dragoon. You would be dead now. You know too much about things nobody could know. It's better than ignorance, isn't it? It is a story of a legend that has been lost. The people who led humans to victory in the Dragon campaign, they were the Dragoons. I was surprised myself, but now I know why. You guys look like my dear old friends. They live in the middle of a turbulent generation. They were strong enough to grab their own fate. Now you understand me? Not really. What are they doing now? Everybody's gone. It's all in the past. I am sorry. I think I was wrong about you, Rose. Some pre-Legend of Heroes games had some real bad translations. I am used to being hated. What? Where did it come from? Oh no. Gigantos and dragons. They are only human. Humans cannot defeat a dragon. I mean, yeah. Do you think a wasted death is honorable or something? She's the tough girl. But Dragoons could defeat him. Dart, you should understand this. We have a different existence. We are beyond humans. That's right. Can't fight against the dragon. Maybe I can do it now. Uh-huh. You are the only people we can count on. Everyone's dead. I will fight for you. The real fear has not even begun yet. That's because Fear came out in 2005. Heyo. I believe this game is 4 discs. Although obviously the version I have is digital, so none of that, but it was super. What about it? Doing Lavitz dirty? Yeah. Dart's the Messiah of the Kingdom of Battle. Messiah, huh? You cannot be called a real Dragoon getting stunned like that by bursting with power. Let's begin. I'll use SP.
Yes! Yes! Tell me! Yes! Tell me! Go! Yes! Tell me! Go! Volcano! Yes! Tell me! Go! Volcano!
You accumulate us. Okay. Oh shit, it's my henshin. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that as soon as I get out of this fight. Because I mean, yeah, looking, that's just a Sentai pose. Motherfucker just doing a Sentai pose. Press the X button when the spirit meter light reaches the top when successful. Oh, wow. Oh, this is... This is one of those things that, make sure I have game mode on. Okay, yes, I do. I do have game mode on, so... Transform yourself into Dragoon. Cool. Oh. Did you get enough exercise? I'm fine now. Alright, I think I get Dragoons. Not much. Getting XP by attack allows Dragoon, you have more spell choices, you can only rely on your own sword. I see. So desu ne. So that is up to you. I'll be here for a while. Go prepare for the departure. Once we leave this town, I will consider you as a mature Dragoon. I won't teach you how to fight anymore. I'll be alright. Okay. Yes, I have confidence. Have confidence. No confidence. You seen that clip of Korone singing the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song? Shit's pretty good. Also, yeah, we're dumping Lavitz for Rosa. At least for a little bit. And I don't know, how much more do I really need to show off?
Yes. Tell. Go.
Yeah.
Whip smack.
Whip smack with a rapier, yes. Oh, is there a whole love triangle thing where you can choose whether Dart is with Rose or... Okay. The Terra or the... It's, hey, do you want Aerith or do you want Tifa? The correct answer, at least after Final Fantasy VII Remake, is Aerith. Should be clear. Because that shit where it's just Cloud and Aerith is like one of the best parts about Final Fantasy VII Remake. Left. Okay, let's go to Volcano Vidulo.
Whip smack.
Oh, they're gonna do more than that. By the end of Final Fantasy VII Remake, they are clear in their intentions. Not to spoil anything, you know, for people who haven't seen the bananas crazy stuff that game does at the end. And yeah, the end of the Yuffie DLC too. Which I am also very good. But yeah, no, Aerith. It's like, hey, do you want the girl next door or do you want the Manic Pixie Dream girl? And yeah, ZP and I are both saying fuck me up because we are monsters. Right rear, yes. Yeah, and Gino's like, I don't like it. I like normal things that are good. And see, that's Gino's problem. Is like he likes normal things that are good. And that's why, although I'll say, watching M play Persona 4 was one of those things where it's like, oh no, am I old now? Like the sanctity of Final Fantasy VII as a narrative, I might argue, has been disrupted long before Remake.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Like, have you seen Advent Children?
Whip smack.
And Dirge of Cerberus? Jeff Rude's favorite video game? Dirge of Cerberus. I love Jeff. But he is a noted Dirge of Cerberus apologist.
Whip smack.
Alright. I'm not gonna say anything else about Final Fantasy VII Remake, so we can stop here. Stop talking about it here. Because yeah. Um, but yeah, ZP and I are perverts and monsters. And that is all I will say about that. Eek. What's wrong? My foot was stuck in the mud, that's all. Oh no. Did you twist your ankle? It's nothing. I'll give you a piggyback ride. But it's embarrassing. What are you talking about? I used to give you piggyback rides when you were little, remember? Uh-huh, thanks. I'm such trouble, aren't I? You aren't allowed to do one of these scenes. You have barely established these characters. You're not allowed to do this. I'm not a drag on the others, but I still cannot fight like Rose. Oh, Pikami started streaming. She's doing a watch-along of... of something. The pain is gone. Let's go, everybody. Alright, let's do this volcano and then maybe call it. I feel like I have a pretty good picture of what this game is now, which is definitely more than I could say for before. And it's nice because unlike some of the other games I've done for this feature, I actually feel like I do get this game. Whereas I still don't know what The Last Remnant's about, or Kanang. Is that an eruption of the volcano? That is Firebird. It is bad timing showing up now. Yes, this game does a better job of explaining itself than The Last Remnant. I don't want to murder the protagonist of this game the same way I do want to just, like, deeply despise Rush Sykes in every, aspect of my being. I mean, Lavit Slambert is the greatest name ever put forth for a video game character. So...
Yes! Go! Volcano!
If you can think of a better JRPG protagonist character name than Lavitz Lambert, I want to hear it. Although, you know, Bart's Klauser is a pretty good one. That's a pretty good name. Or Butts Klauser. Hold it, let me, before I forget. There we go. What's Cecil's last name? I'd be down to play a JRPG with a classical job system. What were you thinking? Because obviously we can't play the job-based FF Cecil Harvey. Yeah, we're not playing Final Fantasy. I mean, when you guys play Final Fantasy 3, I will happily watch from the background, because fuck man, I don't want to play Final Fantasy 3.
Yes.
Oh, they got regen. Yep. Okay. My brother-in-law is playing Yakuza Like a Dragon right now, and that game seems amazing. There's a mini game in Yakuza Like a Dragon that is literally just, you have to stay awake while this man makes you watch his boring art films. If we're gonna do Fire Emblem for off the deep end, we don't need to do Three Houses. Is my opinion.
Yes.
I think we should shoot Genealogy. The 2020 remake of Trials of Mana? Absolutely. I own that game. Yeah, I mean generic job system, because, like it or not, I would love to play Trials of Mana. And not just because I bought that game on Amazon Prime Day for $20. Has anyone here suffered through 7th Saga? No. That is the 3DS game, right? From okay, no. SNES game. No, I'm thinking of 7th Dragon or something. Sorry. Someone recommended Tecmo Secret of the Stars in our most recent episode, which I believe is coming out next week. Our most recent episode of the podcast. And Virage? Yeah, Tecmo Secret of the Stars seems like a flaming mess. Ah yes, just as humans use dragons, Wingleys used Virage. I thought the dragon companion was oh, could this still be alive? Oh! It's due to hatred of humans. Gotta settle this. Or let's run. So yeah, if we're talking about like trash tier SNES games, we've been thinking about it. Yeah. Okay, Seventh Saga is not bad. I would try Seventh Saga. I would try, I want to try Bahamut Lagoon. Because that's another Square Enix, SNES game that never came over to the United States and has a very late 90s fan translation. That entire animation for 26 damage. And that's what I used my Dragoon for. Oh, I see. Okay, still gotta get the timing of this one down.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Man.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
That was a great way to aggravate one's
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Oh no! It's doing Zawardo.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
It is a one-armed bug golem? Question mark? Oh. Shit, man. Oh, I am dispirited. I see. Rod Typhoon is my favorite Jet Set Radio protagonist. What? 96 damage?
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Oh, that worked for 8 more damage than the combo. Yup.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Typhoon!
Oop.
Yes! Go!
Maybe I'm just bad at it. But at least that eye laser attack barely seems to do anything to Shanna.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
When you think about JRPGs as the technical showpieces of the 90s, I feel like this game is like actually a real good example of that. Because for a PS1 game, a lot of this shit looks real good. Which, hey, it's Sony Japan Studio. But, like,
Yes.
the quality of the animation and the character models, and also the fact that it's not running at, like, 12 frames a second like Chrono Cross. And also cinematic boss finishers. It's impressive. Of course, only a lunatic would play through all of Chrono Cross on stream. Whoa! It's dangerous here. Let's go back. Are you? Rose, run! Yeah, get those legs. Yeah, technically. Yeah. But I don't just I can respect a game from this era that looks good. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because I am the exact audience of people who are into those indie games that exist to replicate the look of PS1 and N64 era stuff. So, I get it. Okay, nothing here. I am that exact audience. Because once you get to the PS2 and GameCube era, PS2, GameCube, Xbox, like, you can't really do it the same way. Once you get to those consoles, it's just... You put that stuff in 1080p and it still might look... And, you know, fix some of the jaggies and it will still look probably fine. Or at least, like... It is recognizable.
Whip smack.
All right. So I think we are gonna call it here for Legend of Dragoon. But that's pretty fun one. I can see why people have nostalgia for this game. I guess is how I would put it. And that leaves us with the last game for this season of the Wheel of Dubious RPGs. I'm of course talking about... Alright, spin the wheel. Yeah! Code Vein! I've actually been playing some Scarlet Nexus. That game seems alright. But before that, we're going to play Code Vein. Do you like anime? Do you like vampires? Do you like the appearance of souls without understanding why Dark Souls works? Then feel free to tune in next week for Code Vein. And also, I'm gonna probably try to finish Grandia. I'm not gonna stream it, but just know in your heart that I'm gonna try to finish Grandia. And also Jedi Academy. So until then, have a good one. Remember not to eat late at night, and take some Tums. Bye.